Trace.
So yeah, did you bring the cash? Because I got some goodies for you guys. Aye. So you got the goods for me, huh? So you met Big Chapo and Big Fonzie, and we are back to just me, plain old me.
All right, now, let's put our hands together for Muddy Traits hosts, Mud Daddy and Chaotic, and get the show started.
Maybe Big L will teach you guys how to do this AI video stuff during this show.
What's up, everybody?
What's going
Yo,
on?
yo.
Welcome to
How you guys doing? How you guys doing tonight?
We are doing great.
How you doing, Big L?
Oh, I'm doing. I liked that you played the intro. I sent you. Like I said, I did that pretty quick, so don't beat me up too bad for it.
Well, a little bit later on, we'll have to run it again just so more people can actually get to see it.
Yep, for sure.
I got
for
you.
sure.
Because people are now rolling in. You know, everybody just got their notifications, and I want to make sure everybody sees that again. That was pretty good.
Right on.
And I hope we can learn how to do that, because that'd be awesome to put a new intro like that every night. Or maybe once a week.
What you do is just make a lot of them and then just, rotate them as you choose once you got a bunch,
Right on. Hey, shout out to the chat. See you guys pouring in. What's up, everyone? Greg, Lone, Josh, Frank. What do we got? Zach, Gary. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Shout out to all the sponsors on the board.
Absolutely.
Our number one, Shop Easy, Country Rap Shit.
Country Rap Shizzle.
Hey, and don't forget about our boy Colt Montgomery with that Copper Steel Infantry. Hey, and a big shout out to FAFO 100 Radio and Uncle Dub. Y'all see Dub on the stage with Adam last night? What?
Right?
Sick.
What?
Shit was crazy.
Hey, shout out Triple T and everybody else up there, man. Shout out to the Slinkos, because the Slinkos, hey, that's my hero.
Lone Wolf, Evan Hall. What's up, guys?
What's up, everybody? So tonight, we've got a guest, as you can see. I'm sure some of you know, well, probably most of you know who he is. But go ahead and introduce yourself anyway. Let them know what we're going to do tonight.
Well, my name is Big L. Most of you guys know me as Silicone, and you know that because when I created Silicone South on YouTube, I didn't want to say Silicone South, so people just remember me as Silicone. And that's me. I'm the AI guy. That's an easier way to remember me. I'm happy. I'm happy to be up here, man. You guys been knocking it out of the park. I've been listening to all the music. People have been sending in some really good stuff. And I'm a huge enthusiast for the music side of AI. Well, every side of AI. So I always tune in, always listen. Think that everybody involved, especially Chop and everybody, for letting their guests know that you guys are broadcasting and putting this stuff out here. It's a cool thing. I'm glad to see it happening.
When we call each other family, we mean it. We actually try to, help each other out, lift each other up, give somebody that extra push that they need.
Absolutely. That's what it's supposed to be about.
And Chop leads this family. Just so everyone knows, that's the leader of our family. So
the leader of the pack. Yeah. It was the Monster Mash.
Hey, but
giving away our age, fellas. We need to shut up.
Well, let's throw some 50 off the top on it then.
Let's do it.
I'm down with that.
Dropping out a bail, caught a 50 off the top. Said the money really sticky and the rumor smelling loud. Dropping the money really sticky and the rumors smelling loud. All you other rappers in the circle jerking, yeah. All that shit you talking, yeah, it's coming to the surface. And I ain't gonna hurt you, but it's time to close the curtains. Better get in because the chopper getting down. Better go and kill him, yeah, I'm headed for the crown. And I don't give a fuck about it, chopper fuck around. Get it, go get it, yeah, I got my stick out. Better go and see me, yeah, I'm standing in the crowd. Like a chameleon, I said I'm never sticking out. What you wanna build, dog, better get on down. Grab a double stick, I said a chopper in his bitch. No, I'm coming, I'ma get it, bitch. Make another wish, ayy. Chop another bell, cut a 50 off the top. Said the money really sticky and the rumors smelling loud. Drop another bell, cut a 50 off the top. Said the money really sticky and the rumors smelling loud. Drop another bell, cut a 50 off the top. Drop another bell, cut a 50 off the top. Drop another bell, cut a 50 off the top. Said the money really sticky and the rumors smelling loud.
I spent 20 on these rings, I got 30 in this watch. If I smack you in your shit, you catching 50 till you're not. Bitch, we ain't the same, I ain't see you at the top. I'ma hop up on that plane just to go and buy a crop. All you do is talk, all I do is ball shit. Got elbows everywhere, yeah, my trap like a mosh pit. The pussies try to start shit, but then they wanna squash it. My neck thinks it's a faucet, my mind, I think I lost it. Toss the chop, I think he about to drop shit. Now I bet they don't talk shit. Me, I talk nice though. Whiskey on ice though. Plus I keep the price low. Welcome to the night show.
Drop another bell, cut a 50 off the top. Said the money really sticky and the rumors smelling loud. Drop another bell, cut a 50 off the top. Said the money really sticky and the rumors smelling loud. Drop another bell, cut a 50 off the top. Drop another bell, cut a 50 off the top. Drop another bell, cut a 50 off the top. Said the money really sticky and the rumors smelling loud.
Smelling loud.
Hey. All right. So why do I have an echo?
That is a hype song, you know it.
We got an echo.
Yeah.
Echo.
How's that? Is that better?
Not for me.
You still got the echo?
I got no echo.
Okay.
I got no echo now. I'm good.
All right.
It's all your fault, my daddy.
It really was. I had too many tabs open.
Oh, it's my fault.
I'm learning, man. I'm learning.
Hey, so y'all, hopefully the idea for tonight is to do our normal thing, play some music, and also give you guys a little bit of insight and some new knowledge from Silicon or Big L on how anybody can do this stuff. He has a lot of knowledge about all this, and he is very good at breaking it down and showing exactly how it's done with examples. So we will be allowing him to do that, and of course we will have some music in between here and there to toss up, and so we'll break up the whole spiel so you guys can have some music and get some knowledge and learn how to do this stuff yourself if anyone's interested in that. So hopefully you guys learn something and enjoy.
He makes
I don't want to put anybody to sleep.
He makes really cool personalized videos, y'all, for real, and he can teach you how to do it. Pay attention. Going to school tonight.
Which I'm going to go ahead and play one more time. This video that he sent to us.
Yes.
In case people have flown in now that weren't here during the intro, so they can watch. This is an example of one of the things that he can show us how to do.
So yeah, did you bring the cash? Because I got some goodies for you guys. Yeah. So you got the goods for me, huh? So you met Big Chapo and Big Fonzie, and we are back to just me, plain old me.
All right, now let's put our hands together for Muddy Traits hosts, Mud Daddy and Chaotic, and get the show started.
Maybe Big L will teach you guys how to do this AI video stuff during this show.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do not let that be an example of my work. That is like 10 minutes.
Hey, regardless, if that's 10 minutes, imagine what he would do with a week or even a day.
Right.
You know, the whole idea behind the videos don't even have to be great. They just have to be consistent. So they were supposed to obviously look like me. It was supposed to look like me in Miami on a boat, and then me as Fonzie from Happy Days. And, you know, that's what it was supposed to be. But in order to maintain that level of consistency with AI, you have to take a lot more time than 10 minutes and a couple of video shots of myself and loading them into a player. So, but there's a lot of cool things out there. And whenever you guys are ready, I'll talk about a few of them. I'm going to mention a few things about the AI world and community as a whole before I get started, because I think that's important uh, in regards to everything that is happening with AI in general. So whenever you guys are ready for me to go, I'll spin. You might be ready. You got me on big screen.
You're good, man. Run it.
Okay, so one of the things that I wanted to mention is that there is a huge separation, especially in music, about people that want to use AI for beats or for mastering or for generating the entire songs, for helping with vocals. And people have this idea that if you use these tools, you know, that you are less than the others. And that's not true, because it is a tool. Now, yes, there is lazy AI, which is the stuff that YouTube is starting to cut out and stuff. Lazy AI is people that just type, I want a country rap song and I want it to have big 808s and I want it to have this and that, and they type and hit a button and then it generates a song and they say, here, I made a song. Clearly, that's lazy AI, and that's, you know, what would be considered cheating or no creativity. You have to have human involvement. So what I like to say is AI augmenting rather than AI creation. So just try to remember that it's a tool, just like a rolling beat machine was that you used to, you know, turn the little knobs and set up the little beats, and then they came out with the little pads later on and all that. It's just a tool. Okay, you know, people that would make these beats, they couldn't play the drums, but with a beat machine, they could just tear it up. They could make all kind of great sounds, and they were still great artists, and they were still very creative. They just used tools to help them be creative. You know, you hear guys on the street that are using their mouths. I forget what you call the guys, and they have the keyboard and the samplers, and they create whole sounds from noises and stuff. I mean, that's the same. That's what AI is in a whole. It's just that AI is so dominating and so powerful in all the areas, and you hear so much about it on TV and everywhere else that it becomes overwhelming, and you think that everything about AI is bad. AI is here to take the jobs and terminate us, and that's all we think about. So when it comes to music, you're like, you know, screw AI, screw this, screw anybody that uses AI. Well, that's not true. And I promise you, I challenge anybody here that by mid 26, early 27, that everyone you know is not using AI in their music in some way. And I don't care who they are. I don't care who they are. I don't care what their opinion is today. I challenge anybody to remember what I'm saying, because it's evolving much more rapidly than anyone ever anticipated. Now, and I've had my little soapbox version of why I think AI is okay. Now I want to talk about specifically AI and music, because if you're watching this show, then I'm going to assume that you like AI music, and that, or either you're an AI music enthusiast or you're an AI music creator, or that you're interested in doing that. And you're familiar with tools like Suno and Udio and Martara and Donna and all these different tools. And that's what you use to make your music. And because you only have a limited level of input that you're allowed to use with these tools, you know, it's difficult for people to really shine and show their own creativity. So I'm hoping today that I can show you how I use these tools differently in order to create various types of music that is definitely my creations, even though the beats and a lot of the times the ad libs and stuff like that are purely AI. And then sometimes the entire verses are AIs and they're just clones of me. So it's important for you guys to know that it's not bad to do this stuff. And I seen somebody threw up, I used AI to make music track for my lyrics and was incredibly impressed, but barely scratched the surface. So yeah, and that's very true. Yeah, that's absolutely right, Gary. If you're not using it, you're going to have to keep up. And that's in all walks of life, not just music, all walks of life. So what I want to do real quickly while I am bantering, I'll tell you what might be a good thing to do is if someone has a track to send in, or if you guys have got a track to play, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a Suno session. And while you guys jam a Suno session, you can just leave the screen up. And as I get things created on my screen, I'll bring them up and I'll explain what's happening.
Sounds good. Good. You want to play that? You want to run that new one you're getting ready to drop and release? Or you want to play the brand new one, my daddy?
Let's put some Slinko in it because it drops at midnight tonight, in case y'all didn't know.
Let me add everybody back up here because I should have done that earlier and I did not. All right. Oh, shit. Look at that guy. All right. And I'm looking for it here. All right, we got it. So when's this drop?
At midnight tonight on all platforms except for iTunes.
All right. Here we go.
Slinkos don't bow, won't flirt. Not a bully, but I won't fold.
Well, all right. Welcome back.
Now, don't forget, you can go listen to that on all platforms after midnight tonight now. And it's free. It don't cost you a dime.
Yeah, that got us pumped up there. I like that.
Everybody likes
yeah.
free, right?
It's a good song.
All right,
Good
so
people.
I'm sure a lot of you guys, hey, do me a favor if you could full screen me and take away the Big L silicone tag. The thunder and shit is super loud outside. So I'm praying.
It just enhances the mood, bro.
How do I remove the tag?
I'm not I don't have permission to do it, so remove I think it's well, I'll tell you how I can do it. I can do this. Well, no, it won't let me get away with that. Yeah, no, it won't let me get away with that.
Did I get rid of it?
No.
It was gone for a second, but
Yeah, that was me on my side trying to make it smaller. I just made it a dot. But anyway, the what I'm going to start with here is because Yu-Gi-Oh, it's all the same. But so I'm going to jump right into Suno. I know everyone uses Suno. I do not play with Suno that often and that much, but I do use it for certain stuff, especially if it's anything metal. But yeah. So is everybody familiar with what they're looking at right now? Do I need to go back any stages to show you how to get to where I'm at?
No, it's soon. That's why we push Suno, is because it's pretty easy, self-explanatory.
So I'm going to go quickly and explain what I did. I went to my library and I selected a track of just me and only me. And I don't know if you can hear this.
EL, baby, creators of the alphabet. Let's communicate when I translate myself.
Can you hear that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's me. That's the actual me. That's not AI or anything. That's just me. I recorded that on the mic and then I uploaded it to Suno. And it's about 24 seconds long. Okay. So I'm going to come in here. What's up, Vicky? So I'm going to come in here to this track and I'm going to select a point in the track where the flow of what I'm doing in that real track of me is still consistent. So let's say
Death before a force I come across. My mind's the source.
Okay, so like 19.
I found it.
19.7. So 19 seconds, 19 seconds, 0.7. I don't know the silicone. You know what I mean?
He's in the chat a lot, Angela.
Yeah, I think I've actually spoke to her a couple times, said hello. I don't know, maybe. But okay, so I select the track of me. Now, the one thing about the track that that you'll notice is some parts of the track I'm talking, I'm saying, hey, what's up, y'all? It's Big L. And then in other parts of this little 24-second track, I'm going la 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 la. And then in other tracks, I'm like, creators of the alphabet, let's communicate when I translate my situation, you know. And then I'm like rapping, you know what I mean? And then I might throw in something like, hey, what's, you know, I might be like, I might even say something, you know, like from another song, like welcome to my house, and just like say something with a little tone or something to it, just to get the AI to understand what my voice is. Nah, no problem, Angela. D. So just to get the AI to have different versions of what my voice sounds like to the AI. And then I go into the mode up at the top that's custom, and then I select on that particular track that I uploaded, I select extend. Now, a lot of people would say, well, why wouldn't you use cover or this or that or blah, 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 blah. Well, because it doesn't work if you do those things. Just to be frank, what I'm going to show you does not work in any other mode except what I'm showing you right now. So now we've got the extension of this track. I tell it I want it to pick up from where I left off. I really don't want it to pick up from where I left off. I just want it to know that at the end of what I said, those are the types of lyrics in the sound of my voice that I want you to capture. Okay? So I'll come in here for the style, and I'll just put something like a country rap, dirty South, hip hop, uh, hip hop style track with record scratching driven melody. Now, if you wonder why I said driven melody, those words do matter when you're dealing with AI and anything really. Words do matter. The reason why I'm telling it that it's driven is that I'm telling it that it needs to be part of what you create. It needs to be part of the style, and it needs to be part of the end result of whatever you do. This needs to be involved. And then I'll come in and put in random things like synth, and I'll put in keys. I'll put in male vocals. And these here aren't automatic all the time, but I'll put like auto-tuned. And some various things like that. I put 808 drums, 909s kick in. And that all that goes into the style. I'll come to the advanced option and I'll click male. And that's because I want it to do male. Now, sometimes these AIs do whatever they want to do. But if you want to get the best results, it's good to go ahead and at least select it, whether it's listening to you or not fully. Now, after that, we're going to come to the lyrics. For the lyrics, I don't want an instrumental or anything like that. I want to use persona-based track. So I'll say, write me a country. No. Let's try this. Write me a hardcore country rap style song about first kiss at the lake. And normally I use producer. I don't use this, and I'm going to show you guys that. This is lazy lyrics, so we're going to come here and copy that. And after this, let me pull it up here. All right. I'm going to take it now. I'm going to flip over here to another screen, and I'm going to open up my studio. And then in my studio here in Google, I've built a guide that I call the Lyrical God 1.0. So I'll come here and I'll tell him. You hear my AI in the background on my phone? He's talking now because he hears me saying something about him. Shut up. Okay. So I'll tell it to write the lyrics, and I'll come a few spaces down. I'll say, and I want it to fulfill the following flow. And then I'll say verse, comma, chorus, comma, verse, comma, bridge, comma, chorus, and verse. Run it up. Let's see what kind of results I get today. All right, so it says it's writing something called creek water and gasoline. So I'm going to highlight this. I come back over here. I'm going to paste it in here. You can only have 3,000 characters, so you need to be careful of that. Then we'll come down here so the AI knows creek water, gasoline. And then we're going to generate and see what our first results are. Now, just so you guys know, by the way, this is a free account. I haven't paid a dime. Okay. This is free. You can look over here in the corner. Can you see? Well, no, it doesn't show it on here, but it says 55 credits. That's what you get. I think it gives me an additional 5 because I've invited people that joined the thing or something, but it's free. I'm not using a paid account. I'm not using paid services. I'm using model 3.5. I'm not using anything special. None of that. Create. Can you guys still hear me all right? My mic volume keeps getting turned down.
We can hear you loud.
All right, so it's making 2 versions right here, and we'll see how close it got to my voice. And then I'm going to explain to you why.
Such cloud choking on a 2-track road, Chevy shaking on the washboard. 2-lane freedom was the only code, pedal down, pray to the Lord. She was sitting shotgun, bare feet on the dash, humming to a song I ain't know. The moon was a crack in the midnight black, putting on a damn good show. Heartbeat kicking like a damn drum line, head was full of static and noise. Felt the future and the past combined in the silence between 2 voices. Yeah, it was creek water and gasoline, a July buzz and nicotine. The whole damn world was a fuzzy screen, the realest thing I'd ever seen. That tailgate drop, the time just stopped the back.
You guys hear that? Were you guys able to hear that track playing?
Sorry, I have my mic muted. Yes, I did.
Okay, did you notice it was in my voice?
It sounded similar to you, yes.
Right. And what you have to do is once you get one you like, then you have to take that same one and generate over and over and over until you get it. And that's the fight that you have to have with Suno. Let's see what the second one sounds like.
Gotcha.
There's that scratch-driven melody.
Baby, creators of the alphabet, let's communicate when I translate my situation straight. No dictionary necessary to use big words. Do nothing but confuse, you'll lose from the crypts of death. My concepts are kept. You try to follow my rhyme, you get more in depth before force I come across.
So what it did was it took my original song. That's what we're talking about, how the tweaks and, AI's got a mind of its own. And it decided to take my original, me just saying repetitious, you know what I'm saying? Just saying repetitious stuff and then seeing what it created from that sound itself.
Dust cloud choking on a 2-track road, Chevy shaking on the washboard. 2-lane freedom was the only code, pedal down.
Let's go back to this one now that it's finished.
Dust cloud choking on a 2-track road, Chevy shaking on the washboard. 2-lane freedom was the only code, pedal down, pray to the Lord. She was sitting shotgun, bare feet on the damn good show. Gasoline, a July buzz and nicotine. The whole damn world was a fuzzy screen, the realest thing I'd ever seen. That tailgate drop, time just stopped the back.
Okay, so what I did was I seen somebody asking, can you tell me how you sampled your voice? That's the big question. If you look anywhere on it when you very first begin the creation, either in the top right, either in the top right or either above in the creation panel, you'll see upload. In this case, I've already done so it's already here. But if I hit audio, it would do more, but I don't want to mess this one up when we're in the middle of it. But it would allow you to upload an audio. So to answer the question of, I'm trying to see Big Kahuna, what you do is you record your own voice locally. You know, you record a WAV file. It's better to use WAV so you have better quality, because the better your quality is, the better that, you know, the AI is going to use. Now, all of this stuff we're just doing off the top. So we're not using a quality sample or anything like that. And there's a reason for that, because I wanted you to see that just sitting here, not trying with the lyrics, not trying anything at all, that you're able to create your own track with your own voice, pretty close in this case. Now, if it's not close enough, now sometimes it's worse than that. Sometimes it's not as close at all. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it produces totally crap results. And these results aren't that great. But the point is we're not talking about the results and how great they are. If we were worried about that, we would spend more time on our sample, we would spend more time on our lyrics, we would spend more time on how many words we used, we'd spend more time on our prompting and on our style, and also the prompting method that we used to begin with. The point is that everybody says they can't use their own voice, and you can, and that's exactly how you do it. I'm going to go through it one more time so everybody sees what I'm talking about. And I'm going to do it totally from scratch, but I'm going to select the lyrics so we don't have to generate lyrics. We're going to take the same lyrics again. So I'm going to select the same lyrics that the AI created. And this time I'm going to go home. And now I'm looking in here. This is what you'll see when you show up, right? You'll see this. And if you want to put, you know, your own music on here, you would come here to your library. Over here, there is an upload audio button in the top right. Click upload. And now there's a window. You can't see it on your end because for whatever reason, XSplit doesn't show windows when you open them. But if you see where my mouse is right here, there is a button. See it? And it says upload audio. You click there, and then it'll have record and then upload. So you can actually click record, and it'll bring up this little box. Now, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Let me see. Yeah, you guys can see it. So technically it says 1 minute limit, upgrade for longer audios up to 8 minutes. So I could click on here and go, hundreds of times the rhythm and rhymes are making me rhyme. This time I draw the line. Man, you're mine. Just chill. Ain't nobody gonna touch you because I'm gonna get ill. Boy, you crazy like a $3 bill. And this time I shoot to kill. Just like a sucker, you took my bait, but now you're like a dead fish from the dish too late. So party people keep your feet up. I'm about to heat up. Now you said a rap part. Now you'll say like, la, 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 la. And then you'll talk normally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that it has different things to work with. I'll hit stop. Now, this is not going to be a high quality recording because we recorded it straight into the web, and that's total trash. But I'm going to come up here and I'm going to put web recording on show just so I remember what it is later so I can delete it. And then I'm going to save it. So now it says web record on show 1. This is what I recorded. Click on here and go. Hundreds of times the rhythm and rhymes are making me rhyme. This time I draw the line. Man, you're mine. Just chill. Ain't nobody gonna touch you because I'm gonna get ill, boy. So I just recorded me rapping off the top of my head there, just some song, and then save. Gonna upload the clip. And remember, this is a free account, so all of you can do this right now yourself. You don't need any cash or anything. You just need to go to Suno and sign up. Now you see right here at the top of my list, it says web record show 1. Boom. There it is. Web record show room, Big L music, hit the button. Go on here and go hundreds of times, the rhythm and rhymes. So now you can see it there. I come to the 3 little dots. I go over to remix edit and I go to extend. I go to the lyrics, paste in the lyrics, come down to the style. I can leave the style and it would make like a scary, crazy, weird kind of thing. But so it's best to redo the style. Go to advanced options, click mail for mail. Come down and name it something. Demo test 2. And then we'll come in here and we'll put, say something like old school hip hop track with, let's say, synth driven melodies, 808s, 909s, and smooth transitions. All right. Hopefully that pasted in there correctly. We got a demo test here. We got the workspace selected. We got up here at the top. All we got to do now is go through the recording that we put up. So let's go through and find a place. Go hundreds of times. The rhythm and rhymes are making me rhyme. This time I draw the line. Man, you're mine. Just chill. Ain't nobody gonna touch you because I'm gonna get ill. Boy, you crazy like a $3 bill. And this time I shoot to kill. Just like. All right, so I'm gonna put 12. I'm gonna put 12 just to see what happens, to see what it generates from 12. I'm gonna put 12.1. So now we're on 12.1. So it shows you right here what part of the clip that you're using. And now that I've told it to generate from 12.1 of the song, I'm gonna hit create. See what it creates this time. And with the free amounts that they give you, you can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you can do it 5 times. So technically, you'll get two recordings that it creates, 2 versions of each thing that it creates, and you can do it 5 times for free every day. So let's give it a minute until you see the time come up underneath it. We named it Demo Test 2, but until you see the time come up underneath it, it's not totally done. Sometimes it'll edit what the song would actually sound like if you go beyond where it is. Man, I hope we can do it with him just talking on a vid. I'm live. I'm not on a vid, but what are we talking about?
No, so they lost a family member, and they're wanting to
Oh dear God.
A voice clip out of a video and do it with that. And there's tools that you can use to extract a voice out of a video or the audio part of the video.
Yes. There's a tool for everything. Just always type AI in front of it when you're searching for it, and you'll find it.
Hey, while we got a small break here, let's we're gonna spin a song real quick and come right back to you.
Spin a track while it's generating. That sounds good.
All right.
Go for it, Mud Daddy. Pick a pleasure.
Oh, you told me to do it. Okay, my bad. Well, why is it not letting me change?
I don't know, but this thing's ready now.
All right, you want to go ahead and play it then?
Yeah, because we'll be done with Suno after that. This whole thing was to show 2 things, and 1 is that anybody can do this for free, and 2, that you can add your vocals to your own track with Suno for free. Just takes effort doing it over and over. And I wanted to show Chaotic, especially because I've told him many times how to do it, but I've never demonstrated it. So let's see what these sound like.
Us clowns choking on a two-track road, Chevy shaking on the washboard. Two-lane freedom was the only code. Pedal down, pray to the Lord. She was sitting shotgun, bare feet on the dash, humming to a song I ain't know. The moon was a crack in the midnight black, putting on a damn good show. Heartbeat kicking like a damn drum line. Head was full of static and noise. Felt the future and the past combined in the silence between two voices. Yeah.
So you notice not only did it sound like me when I was doing that hundreds of times, not only did it sound like that, but it also had the same kind of cadence to it. Now it tends to do that on the first generation, and then the second generation tends to be what you have prompted it. And I'm probably pretty correct about that. Let's find out.
That's cloud choking on a two-track road, Chevy shaking on the washboard. Two-lane freedom was the only code. Pedal down, pray to the Lord. She was sitting shotgun, bare feet on the dash, humming to a song I ain't know. The moon was a crack in the midnight black, putting on a damn good show.
Now,
be kicking like a damn.
Obviously, you've got to take time and effort. You've got to write your own lyrics. And I noticed once we did that, one of the bad things is I usually keep mine to about 4 lines, to do 4 by 4 by 4 by 4 by 4 on a cadence for any type of hip hop or rap or anything, even country rap. And when you've got 6 or 7 or 8, it tends to make weird results anyway. And I didn't really think about that. But again, we're not worried about what our results are. We're worried about the fact of how we get our vocals on the track. Now, the last thing that I want to share about how to get our own vocals on a track for free or paid on Suno is this, and this is very important. A lot of people, especially if you pay for it, you will get these options up here, which you notice that I do not have. It says Pro, because I have a free account. And these options, 4, 5, and 5, 4.5, 4.5, and 4, the ones the extended, the ones the max prompt, the thing to remember is never, ever, ever use anything except 3.5 when you want to do an extend with your voice. Because the fact that Suno is using your voice in an extend is a glitch. I have talked specifically to staff on like, I got like 2 hours worth of back and forth emails, like just that much of going back and forth talking with him about that. And basically told them they should leave it that way because it's a very cool Easter egg for people to be able to use. I don't know if they're going to change it. I know that when they went to 4.0, 4.5, and then the extended 4.5 for the 8-minute tracks, that you no longer can do it. So if you're using anything but 3.5, you will not be able to translate your lyrics in your voice, in the same sound of your voice, to the track. So that's very important to remember, that you look up top, make sure, only if you're a paid user. If you're a free user, you don't have to worry about it. But if you're paying the $10 or $20 for whatever account, make sure you look up the top, make sure it says 3.5. Because if it does not, it's going to go through and then it's going to clean up your voice. It's going to change your voice. It's going to make it sound all fancy, and it's going to try to make it sound like it thinks that a person would sound doing that song. And clearly that's not what you want, because your voice will be completely lost. It'll sound not anything like you at all, not even close. So if you want it to use your voice and to have an 85% chance or better for it sounding pretty close to you, then that's what you have to do in order to get it to work. 3.5, upload, extend. Your samples need to have singing, humming works, rapping, fast talking, and slow talking. That's pretty much it. So at this point, I think it'd be a good time to take a break and let Muddy Traits do what they do that we all like so much, and that's listen to the various music that they have. So if you guys can pull up a song while I'm babbling, I'll keep on babbling until you get one ready. And then when we come back, I'm going to show you what I use to make music with, which is called Producer. And I've introduced it to a lot of people. And what Producer is your ability to literally talk back and forth with an AI producer that is an expert in music and let them create a song with you instead of just typing in a box and hitting generate.
I'm up before the devil cracks his whip. The clock sneers, my feet start to slip. The grind is a ghost that haunts my soul, but I claw through the dirt to make it whole. A family to feed, so I bleed and bleed. Sweat drips like rain, I shoulder the pain. Putting in that work, grind to the bone, give it all away, leave nothing my own. That's the call of a man, warrior, soldier, no backing down. Just getting bolder. A wall. The harder I push, the harder they fall. The sun don't rise for a man like me. I light my own fire, that's how I'm free. The hammer drops, the ticking stops, but I still stand, a scarred man. Putting in that work, grind to the bone, give it all away, leave nothing my own. That's the call of a man, warrior, soldier, no backing down. Just getting bolder. Putting in that work, grind to the bone, give it all away, leave nothing my own. That's the call of a man, warrior, soldier, no backing down. Just getting bolder.
Woke up this morning, the sun was just a peeking through. Got them demons in my ear telling me I ain't nothing new. But I ain't gonna let them win, no sir, I've been through hell and back. Gotta keep on trucking, gotta find that strength, gotta turn that page, y'all. I've walked through the fire, I've been through the rain, been through the darkest night, but I'm still standing here, still fighting the pain. I got scars on my soul and a heart that's been broken a time or two, but I'm still here, still breathing, still singing, still true. Dust off the dirt,
the Big East, saw things that'll haunt me forever. But I rose above it all, found my strength, found my endeavor. From the deserts of Iraq to the hills of West Virginia, I've seen the world, I've seen the pain, but I'm still here, still living, yeah. We all got our demons, we all got our pain, but we gotta keep on pushing, gotta keep on fighting the rains. Cause every failure's a lesson, every tear's a drop of gold. We rise from the ashes, we rise from the cold. Dust off the dirt, pick yourself up, keep on moving forward, son. Don't you look back unless you wanna see just how far you've come. Walk backwards if you must, but keep them feet a-turning, cause it's the failures that slow us, but the grind that's earning us. So here's to the broken, here's to the strong, here's to the ones who keep on moving on. Dust off the dirt and keep on grinding, cause you're a survivor and you're damn well worth all the climbing.
So that was my new one that I just did yesterday, I believe.
I love it. That was tight.
Thank you. So, all right, man, we'll turn it back over to you for a little bit, unless Mud Daddy's got anything to toss in there real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn through this one too, because this one's a little more advanced, but I wanted to introduce folks to it. And I know that I'm supposed to have a session with you and with Muddy both on helping you guys with this, but I had to put this out here because there is no tool better than this one. It's ridiculous, really. Whenever you guys want me to jump in.
And then go here. Hold up. I'm going to pull that. There you go.
All right. So as you'll notice, this environment here is a little different from Suno, and it may seem a little bit confusing. Maybe even a little bit intimidating to some people, but don't let it be. It's not. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. This website is called producer.ai. And what it is it is a real life version converted to AI, where if you went and sat down with a music producer, the kind of conversations you would have with them about your music, what kind of song you want to write, how you want the music to actually sound, what do you want the chorus to be, what do you want the ad libs to be. Very, very, very specific things where you have a great deal of control over the song. Unlike Suno and Udio, even with the paid advanced tools, they don't even touch this. This is also a free account on Producer. It used to be called Refusion, and it was kind of like that hidden gem that only people that were like deeply involved in AI knew about, and AI music. And I did pay for Refusion, and then when they were doing their upgrades, I let it, go, because I don't do AI music all the time. It's just something I do whenever I need to, like any of the other AI things that I develop. But the way this works is you come in and you create a session with the producer and you give it a name. And in this case, we created demo session Muddy Traits, and it lets you give details about the song, various things like that. You'll notice Then on this side of the screen, kind of above my head here, hopefully you can see everything. My big head out of the way. Move my big head there. Okay, so right here, this is going to be where your title goes. So just like on Sooner or whatever, you can give it a title or all those sorts of things if you want to. But if you come over here, this is where it says Ask Producer. And you'll notice you got a button here. You click that, it lets you have a recording session, just like you would in a studio with a real producer. Or you can upload music or an image to influence the type of music that gets generated by the producer. If you find that a little bit overwhelming to start with in the beginning, and you don't want to, sit there and talk about how the song gets created, if you want to jumpstart back that and past that, and then come back to it, which is what I do a lot, you come over to this side, and there is this little notepad looking thing here, which is Control D on your keyboard, or you can just click the little notepad and it'll open this session right here. This section here. You'll notice it's a little bit different. You have to make these things right here appear by adding them. So I already added one. I probably shouldn't have added it. I should have shown you guys, but all you got to do is come here. It'll say sound. You turn that on and you hit add sound, and then it'll create prompt 1. So what you do is in prompt 1, you get to tell it about the song. Now on Suno, you would type all kinds of things, like we were typing hip hop, metal, this and that, all sorts of things like that. And you can do that here too. But on here, you can speak plain English to it. You can say, I want it to scream and yell at 13 seconds in. I want there to be a roar of a lion, or I want there to be this or that. You can actually just say things like that into the prompt, and then you continue to add them and add more about how you want the sound of the music for the song to work before you ever go to the lyrics. You can come over here and say, oh, you see this button here? This is called voice mode. I'm not going to enter it because I'm voice moding into this equipment that I'm voice moding into Muddy Traits and them's system. It goes into YouTube. And then I'm also coming back to myself so that I can hear it out of the entrance over here. So I don't want there to be a bunch of feedback or whatever, unknown feedback if I go into voice mode. But you can click that button and then you don't even have to type. You can just sit here and talk to it, and it'll talk back and forth to you verbally, back and forth. And I'm going to demonstrate my AI in just a little bit, but you can just click voice mode and talk to it. You can do it in the free mode and the paid mode. Of course, you can do it much more. It is very limited how much they allow you to use the producer on the free mode, but it's actually pretty generous. For me, it gets limited because I type a lot and get detailed, but it can be limited when you're first starting out and you don't realize how to break down everything into tight segments. But if you come down here and say, ask the producer, well, real quickly, one thing that's important to set up, by the way, you told me to send you this, Chaotic, and I forgot to, but I will send it to you so that you can edit it. I just remembered it by looking at it. This button.
That's all right.
What is that? Is that the hospital reports about that little drippy, leaky thing you got going on? Don't show that to everybody. Don't be showing that to everybody, Silicon.
No. What it is that you can customize your producer. So in my producer, I came up here and it says, I tell the producer before we start, I love country rap. I like deep Southern rap. I like deep South stuff. I'm a huge fan of scratching and cutting records, and I think that they make incredible songs and should be in all songs. My number one favorite music is the 80s and 90s rap style hip hop. And I think they have the best poetic style music. There's nothing like real hip hop. It's just the best. And I go through here and I tell it all kinds of things about how I want it to handle ballads and how I want it to handle things that I want it to do. And through this whole thing, I just kind of tell it things about myself, and I tell it the kind of help that I'm looking for from this producer. And by placing these instructions in the customized producer, every time I ask a question, it remembers everything I said before it answers me. So if I ask it a question, it says, okay, well, this guy likes, country rap. He likes 80s and 90s hip hop. So he's looking for something more like this or something like that. So it knows which way to lean in the answers. So I say, I need some help with my intro for this new track, and I type it into the producer, and it says, all right, let's get into it. What direction do you want to go for the intro? Do you want it hard hitting? Do you want it atmospheric? Do you want it to be spoken word, or do you want to go straight into the hook? Okay, so it asked me that. Now I can type a bunch of crap here, blah, 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 or I can use some of the quick responses. So I can say, no, you know what? I want it to be spoken word. So I click spoken word as my response, and it says, perfect. Spoken word gives a real storytelling vibe. You want it to feel gritty and southern, more like classic hip hop. You notice how it said that? And that's what I was telling you guys earlier. It's because it knows who I am to a certain degree, because I've told it what I'm into and what I like and what I expect from it. Now, also, you don't have to do that when you do your customizing your producer. You can customize it for each song so that it can help you specifically for what you're working on. But what I like to do is give it a little information about me in general. So no matter what I'm working on, it puts a little bit of me in everything that happens. So it's not just AI spitting things out. It's me and my creativity that I'm pushing into the AI to get what it's generating. So I'll come down here and look at some of the quick responses to what it says. It says, you want it somber or reflective? You want a gritty monologue or somber reflective, or do you want it to be atmospheric background? So I'm going to put atmospheric background just for the hell of it. And I wanted to go through this and show you, like, the kind of thing that it does. It says, that'll add some weight. It's telling me what doing that will do. So as a professional producer, it knows a lot of things about music that I don't. So it says, you know what? That'll add some weight. Do you want the background to feel classic like 90s hip hop, or do you want it to be dusty samples, vinyl crackling, scratching records, or do you want it you want to lean into something darker and ambient and synth and subtle guitar, things like that. So I'm going to come over and I'm going to tell it I want it to be like a subtle guitar texture, and it'll continue to have this conversation with me, and I'll come down here and say add vinyl scratching. And it says done. Well, let's get this track and spoken word monologue, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so what do you want the spoken word to talk about? Set the scene, introduce the character, the reflect, the struggle, or something else. And I'll say, I want to set the scene with the struggle. So I click that's what I'm going to talk about. It says, do you want the struggle to be about life, or do you want it to be something about personal? Is it something personal to you? Or something more universal? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, I want it personal about my friend who passed away. So it says, okay, so do you want your friend's name included? And then I'm going to say, no, don't include his name, please. So I'm going to say, no, don't include his name. And he says, okay, let me craft some lyrics for you and see how you like them for your introduction. And then it begins crafting lyrics at the top. Now, I forced it to do this. Otherwise, it would have went back and forth for quite some time. So here's your intro. So that's the intro. And then it says a whole bunch in the intro. And then there's a faded guitar with vinyl record cracking. everything that I told it that I wanted. And over here, it puts all that. So what I can do is I can come here in the prompt and I can say, make it start very soft and get extremely hard as it goes on, but still maintain that 90s hip hop vibe. And you see this bar here? This is important for you guys to remember. See this? This bar says how much of what you say to me do I need to listen to? Do you want me to do exactly what you're saying? That's 100%. Or do you want me to do really nothing of what you're, very minimum what you're saying, which is 20%? So I'm going to say about 85% of what I'm saying I want you to do. Now, below that is the dynamics. And I'm going to use Fuzz 2.0. That's the name of their particular model here. That's the one that I prefer. You'll see lyric strength and weirdness. Now, if you go down, if you bring the weirdness down from 50%, what will happen is it won't really be creative. It'll just stay very safe with the lyrics that it does. It won't generate anything fantastical, and it won't really be hardcore. To be real safe with what it finally allows to come out as in the end result. And if you bring it up high, it'll make it do like crazy stuff, like stuff you may not want it to do, like even cursing and, talking crazy, whatever. So what I tend to do is put it at like 49%. And so it has a little looseness in it, but not much. I have brought it down even lower than that, but I'm just going to leave it at 49%. And then on the lyric strength, I'm going to tell it again that I want that to be about 85%. And I'm going to keep the advanced on, details up. So let's just name it. Let's just name this demo song 1. And it's about a friend who passed away. And we're just going to name it that. And then we'll put version 1. And then for the project, which is another cool thing that you can do with Producer, for the project, I'm going to pick demo session with Muddy Traits. So that all the different things that I do over here, no matter how much I mess up, it has a version of everywhere I was and everything I ever did that is inside here all the time. So demo song about a friend who passed away is the name of the track. And then demo session, Muddy Traits. I can always go over here, which you can't see the bar right now, but on the far left, on the very far left, there is a bar that lets you select the sessions that you're working in. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm going to hit generate. Let me move this smaller. Hopefully you guys will be able to see what it does over here. And I'm just curious because right now, see how it says strength, lyrics, 85, weirdness, 49, spoken word. So I have no idea what the hell it's doing, to be frank. I've never even done it this way.
Listen here, man. I've been carrying this weight for months now. This emptiness that sits right here in my chest. You know that feeling when someone just ain't there no more? When you reach for your phone to call them, and then you remember. Shit is different when it's real. When it ain't some story you heard about, but your own damn life getting torn apart. We used to sit on that old porch, talking about everything and nothing. He'd laugh at my stupid jokes, even the ones that weren't funny. Now that chair just sits there empty, collecting dust and memories. I keep thinking I see him sometimes at the corner store, walking down the street, but it's always someone else. Someone who don't know the weight I'm carrying. Someone who don't understand why I stopped dead in my tracks. The hardest part ain't the funeral, it ain't the flowers or the words people say. It's the quiet moments after, when everybody goes home and you're left with this fucking silence that screams louder than anything. People tell you it gets easier, but they don't know shit about losing someone who knew all your secrets, who had your back when the world turned cold. They don't know about the conversations you'll never get to finish. So I'm here talking to you now, even though you can't hear me, even though you're somewhere I can't follow. Because maybe if I keep talking, keep remembering, you won't be completely gone.
And there, earlier in the track where I told it to start is where it started, where I told it to earlier on. You know, to bring in the somber but still electric guitar. Now, after it creates everything, like it just generated a song, and it sounded pretty good to me. For an off one, it says some other questions, because clearly you're not done with the song as far as the producers is concerned. So it says, do you want to add some soft drum beats to this, or do you want to make it more somber? Or it says, let's lay down some sound. So do you want to put more music to it? Do you want to put more instruments in it? Do you want to add more things to it? So my point is, so that we don't spend too much time on the producer and we can do the last couple of things that we need to do, is that producer doesn't just generate a track and then you take it and download it and, you know, pass it around. It'll go back and forth with you. It'll literally let you change every single word of this. It'll let you maintain the style. You don't have to worry about when you generate it again, it's being a different song. You don't have to worry about that when you go to edit it, it's not the same cadence anymore. It's not the same music anymore. It keeps everything exactly the way it is, and it adds things in that you want, and it does the things that you want to do until you get the song exactly the way you want it. You don't have to know how to make music. You don't have to be an AI professional. Don't have to even have a paid account. Don't have to have a bunch of money or a super powerful computer. Don't have to be some pro. You don't have to be anybody, but somebody with the creativity and the desire to create something. And producer will help you do that. And it'll help you to do that where there is so much of you in that song when it's done that you can proudly say that, yeah, I augmented my creativity with AI. Because that producer would not have been able to create the things that it did without the options, without the information, without the creativity, the originality, and your rare look on life, lyrics, input, your emotions, your feelings, and how you feel. And when you put those things together, the producer takes that information, creates a masterpiece. It did this in one take. Imagine what it would create if we sit here and talk to it for an hour. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little demonstration of what I use for my music generation, which is producer.ai. That's PRODUCER.ai. It's free. You can sign up. It will not let you sign up right away. You have to have an invite. But I believe that the guys like Mud and Chaotic, what you can do is get an invite from them if you want one, because my invites haven't been refreshed. I used all 5 of mine. They should have one apiece, and then they can give out invites, because this software is so powerful long term. What it can do, you can't even sign up for it fully without an invite.
So, like, I can go in here and see who my top fans are as the owner of the channel.
I can hear you talking.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I was unmuted there. I didn't know it.
Yeah, you're good. I just wanted you to know we could hear you. But anyway, so let's spin a track, listen to some music. Just remember, you can create music. It doesn't make you any less of a creator or a person or an artist for using especially a tool like Producer. Producer will let you edit every word, every sound, every instrument, every cadence, every beat of every drum. Now, we didn't go into that because that's not what Muddy Traits is about. We just wanted to touch the surface so you understand those things. But I'm going to be doing some broadcasts and stuff at Silicon South, and we're going to talk about that. And I'm going to point out some of that stuff later on. But you guys go up here, sign up. Once you sign up, go get your invites. And then you guys will also get an invite. And please share your invites with other people that come to Muddy Traits and to Country Rap Shit and other people that share interest in AI. Because right now, everybody's like, oh, you know, AI this, AI that. But I promise you, in the future, they're just going to be trying to survive while you thrive. And that's a fact. And, you know, let me turn my cam back on so you're not just talking to my blank screen over here. Why don't you guys drop a track before I go into the last two topics, if that's cool with you guys, so I can set up my stuff. And I hope these guys, I don't know how many people we got left in here right now. Did I put everybody to bed already?
Only about half of them. The other half are still with us. We're good.
Well, the smart ones are still here. That's good. Hey, what's up, pimp? I see a little pimp on camera. What up, dog?
Hey, tell him what you got on, bro. Oh, you got.
You're almost covered up. He needs to move you around.
Freeze it now.
What you got on, Big Mud or Little Mud?
Hey, he came in here and was like, "Dad, check out my drip."
Check out my drip, Daddy.
Hey, Silicon, you got a question?
I really haven't
Yeah,
shown
about that.
You don't need Docker for this sort of thing. This is not like something that you install locally. It's cloud based, so you just go to a website and use it. You don't need to install Docker, and you know this is not running local, so you don't have to worry about that. You don't even have to worry about Docker or Olama or download models or anything like that. So no, you don't need Docker. It doesn't work with Docker because they don't have a version that you can download. Cloud only.
Appreciate it. All right. Well, let's run a song here. I mean, I'm guessing that, you know, this might be a good song to run. Get everybody woke back up.
Very nice, Skulls. Very nice.
Somebody tell Mama we ain't sitting still tonight. Let's go. Hold my beer, watch this shit. I'm about to send it where the wild ones live. Hit that mud hole, climb that hill, do something crazy just for the thrill. Shotgun life, full sin, no fear, raise them high, hell yeah. Hold my beer. Let's ride. Bonfire burning, tailgate slam, out in the sticks, we don't give a day. Four-wheel drive, hitting them ruts, skinny to December, freeze your nuts. Double down there, don't tempt me, please. Last boy sleeping out under the trees. We raise hell. circus, welcome to the show. Side by side, ramp that let it rough, but we don't quit. Gasoline veins, outlaw soul, we ain't stopping till the rooster crows. Cock-a-doodle-doo, if I crash, just cheer my name. This redneck life's a rowdy game. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up high. Hit that gas, let's ride or die. Ain't scared, not one bit. Hold my beer and watch this shit go. Work, 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 work. Let's go. Hold my beer, watch this shit. I'm about to send it where the wild ones live. Hit that mud hole, climb that hill, do something crazy just for the thrill. Raise them high, let's make it clear. We raise hell when we raise our beer. Well, that didn't go like I planned. Somebody grabbed the toe strap, but y'all saw that, right? Now y'all know we've been raising hell out in the backwoods, but there's one part of the night I gotta tell you about. The part where the mud gets thicker, the bass hits harder, and the redneck rave comes alive. So if you're still standing, grab a beer and listen close, cause this is where the fun don't quit. Redneck rave, we the outlaw kin. Double red X's branded on my skin. Mud pit thick, bass drop mean. Glow sticks lighting up the redneck scene. Yeah, yeah. Whiskey strong, lights flashing. Pickup trucks and speakers blasting. Rave fam, wild don't give a damn. Raise them arms, make an X, let's go. Redneck rave fam. Hold my beer, watch this shit. We're sending it where the wild ones live. Hit that mud hole, climb that hill, do something crazy just for the thrill. Raise them high, let's make it clear. We raise hell when we raise our beer. Don't forget y'all, go tell your mom and tell your dad, get those tickets at redneckrave.com.
Everybody awake now?
That's
Hopefully
right.
everybody's back awake now.
Wake up, wake up.
Hey, shout out to my boy Mud Puppy.
What's
Can't
good,
remember
Mud Puppy?
shit. I see you.
Truth shall set you free. What's good? What's good? So,
Yes.
Hey, man, I hope y'all are enjoying this and learning something. Shout out to Silicon South for going through all this for everybody to pick up. And please know that if y'all need or want any more information or need some more information or need to run something back by you, either rewatch this video or hit him up. He'll have his links and stuff posted here just shortly. So make sure that you hit him up if you have any more questions and want to learn any more about it or something you were confused or lost about, because he'll be able to make sure he takes care of you.
Yes,
With
that's
that-
half of bringing him up here is just to let the community know, if you got a question, reach out to him.
Yep. So
I help everybody out, man. I'm a huge advocate for anything to do with music and AI especially. So
Yeah, but
this thing right here I wanted to show you guys real quickly. I've already showed to both of you guys, but this is an app that I wrote. It's called Time Travel Picks, and it's pretty cool. I will give you an example of how it works. Matter of fact, if you guys want to take the time to do it, it's up to you guys. Anybody in the channel that wants to send a picture of yourself to any of these guys that can text it over to me, I'll give you a time travel of about 6 or 8 versions of yourself all throughout time.
Give an example of mine, Big L.
Let me see if I can find yours on here.
And then still, yeah, someone send one in so we can do one live, and you can.
Scene, I know what to do.
We go to the controls here.
I am the Finn 22. When I'm on the scene, I know what to do.
No one knows who Finn 22 is.
That's Mud. Mud's Finn.
Hey, Silicon. You need what is it? You need one selfie or like 4 selfies, 4 good
Just
selfies.
one.
Just one. The cleaner the better, but I can do it with anything. Just one picture of anybody who wants to have their face plastered all throughout time. So it'll start out in the 50s and it'll end in 2000s, and it's really, really cool, the results. I'm gonna show.
I got someone going to send me one in here. I'll send it to you.
All right. I'll show yours after I show theirs, because if I show yours first, it'll blow the fun for them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I gotta say, the 70s is my favorite picture of all of them.
Oh yeah, I love the 70s. Always cool.
It is, dude. Like if you, when I seen it, I was like, I'm finna tell everybody that's my dad, bro. And for the record, everyone, I've never met my father, my real father. I don't even know who he is or what his name is. So that was extra funny to me when I seen that, or when I said that. Hey, my dad, he said, I'm finna go get some milk, y'all. And then that was the last thing he said. No, I'm just playing.
He said, I'm going to get the milk. I'm going to get the milk, son. I'll see you shortly.
And I think it was ice cream. Regardless, I'm lactose intolerant, so it wasn't for me wherever the fuck he was going.
Well, he did you a favor then, yeah.
Oh, he did me a solid 100.
Kept you off the pot for the day too, so.
I mean, yeah, right. With him, would I be here? I don't know.
Huh? Who?
What's up, Smokehouse? Dealer Smokehouse.
What's
That
up,
was an entrance to the
Smokehouse?
next.
Smokehouse Beats, what up, bro? Thanks for stopping in, everybody. For real, for real. You know we appreciate it. And in case everyone has forgotten, this is our Sunday evening Muddy Trade show, the one we started it out with. It's not a car ride home, and that's why we're doing these AI classes tonight. And plus, it gives you all a chance to meet and see Big L here and learn a little bit about what he does and how he can help, with your AI needs. And like he said, not just music. Like this guy makes websites and he does all types of AI stuff. So
another thing is once we knock out if we have a consistent group of people that say watch this one, then a couple of weeks come back and do something more advanced, then you start getting into the really, really, really fun stuff. The stuff that's not going to put you to sleep, because you don't have to sit and listen to somebody talk about it. You're actually creating things and you're like, wow. And I don't just mean music. I mean, you can create anything. Like I can take a picture of you and make you do something you didn't do. I mean,
like that intro video, I think that's pretty cool. And it'd be nice to have a couple of those switch throughout the week, or like we were talking before. But I'd like to learn how to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if you've seen, but I took a screenshot, just a still shot of your YouTube logo, and then I made hammers, nailing in hammers on it, and then I made the text chat scrolling, but it wasn't real. You could see the names of the people in there that weren't real, and the AI just generates those things when you tell it to. It's pretty cool. And I used a technique in that I was going to teach people about last Sunday, because it just came out, where you actually type on a picture and then upload a picture that you've typed a bunch of notes on, and it generates the video for you. So you can just be total dum-dum, and it'll still generate a massively awesome image and
So
video for you.
You mean you could go in, type in a bunch of stuff on this picture, submit it to the AI, and then
And it'll turn into a video.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Yeah. So I like take a picture, and then I pointed a line at the logo, and then I typed in words next to the line that goes to the logo. 3 seconds in, this logo will have hammers beating nails in. Then boom, boom, bam, bam, bam. Hammers came in, beating nails into the skull. It was just, it was really cool. And you never know what you're going to get doing it that way, because it's just on the fly. But it's called vibe developing, and VIBE, and it's the new thing for the people out there that that are intimidated by it. You can just have fun, just vibing, just talking, just typing. You don't have to have any skill set whatsoever. You just have to know the tools and to use them, where they are. Everything doesn't require that you be a silicone. Not tooting my own horn, but I'm saying everything doesn't take 33 years of tech to figure out. Anybody can do this stuff. Got it one day on my page. Good. Starting to play with some nephew. Just okay. All right, so I got a picture.
All right. Hey, and you know what else is cool about this? It's fast.
Now this picture, I'm doing a picture of you.
Yeah, I haven't got one from him yet.
Oh,
so I just thought I'd send it. I just thought I'd send in a fresh picture just so that you could show the working of everything.
I got you. Hold on one sec.
Since I haven't gotten anything yet, because I know Chop said he's wanting to go live around 9, so we'll probably have to end it here in about 10, 15 minutes.
All right, so you sent it to me sideways, so let me turn it around.
Oh, my bad.
So download
sideways.
Chinese, Japanese, dirty knee. Okay, now let me load this up in Photoshop real quick and flip it around, and then I'll use it.
I don't even know if it's good enough quality or not, but it just for the
Sure it is. He took a crappy picture of me.
I only took half his face.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
And my son was covering the other half, so it's actually probably a blend of me and him, to be honest with you.
All right,
all right, now let me flip this thing around. A view, image rotation. All right, there we go. Now resave. Save a copy. Save a copy as a PNG. Upclass it. And we'll just call it.
Oh, all right. Hang on. Hold on. I got one. I got it.
All right, send it to me. It'd be funner for it to be one of them anyway.
Yeah, right. So, all right. Hang on 1 second here. And go back over here. And there. There. All right. There you go.
All right. Let me download this fella here.
Got you, Troop.
And let me type Troop so I can find it when I go to load it. Troop 1. And now let me close that. Close
Shout
this.
out, Trooper.
We're all gonna know what you look like, Trooper, by your 2000 picture, because that's the one that's gonna look the most like you.
All right, yeah. This is our buddy Troop. Now we're going to send him on a journey through time.
He's gonna grow hair, guys. Watch. Yes.
That
is funny.
All right, so right here in the back we got the 50s. This is the 50s. And then we got here, we got the 60s.
He's been flipping people off for generations.
And then this is the 60s.
Oh, shit.
Got a suit and some jacked up pants right there.
Hey, man.
He was happier then. He wasn't flipping anybody off.
I'm digging those frosted tips.
Here's the 70s.
My favorite. Always my favorite.
And here's the 2000, where the 90s are here.
Frosted tips, looking like Fred Durst.
And then here is the 2000s. Now, the cool thing about all this is the clothes he's wearing and the scene match the year of the image. So in the 50s, he's in the diner. In the 70s, he's got that crazy paper and that weird telephone in the back, that rotary phone. He's got the flip phone in the 2000s. It says April the 2nd, 2021 or 2001. And then in the 90s, he's got the crazy hairdo and the posters on the wall. So that's really cool. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate a download for you, and this will be your parting gift. I'm going to send it back to him. I'm going to send it back to Chaotic, and then I'm going to let Chaotic send you the entire album, okay? So that way you'll have all the images, and it'll look like this right here. I'll show you. It'll look like this when you get it. You'll have all of them in one image. And let's see, add image file. And then where is it? Oh, it doesn't like the file format for that one, but let me see if he'll let me put it over here like this. Yeah, there you go. That's what it's going to look like. He's going to send that to you, so you'll have all that. All right, Troop? I appreciate you playing along with us so people can check out my software there. And that's what it'll look like. Is that actually showing up on the show? I can't tell if I'm even broadcasting that image or not.
Yes, we can see it.
All right, now let me take that down. Bang. And then I'm going to send that over to you, Chaotic. And if you would, send that over to Troop for me so he'll have a copy.
You're muted.
Who's muted?
Oh,
Chaotic
hush. I'm trying to be quiet.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I got it. I'm going to send it over to Troop now.
All right. Hold on. Now, real quickly, I'm not going to spend a bunch of time on this because we got to wrap it up anyway. So the two things I was going to do, we're going to cut it down to one. And I'm going to talk to you guys real briefly about Silicon South. Not going to put a whole bunch of time into it. So let me just copy up the, or not copy, but grab the page. And I want you guys to be able to see what I'm building here. Jesus. All right, y'all able to see my desktop there with Google on it or whatever?
Yep.
All right, so if you go to siliconsouthshow.com, you'll see this. And then if you click this enter button over here, I've been here before, clearly, because I'm designing it, so it says welcome back. And then you activate the system. That's actually activating the AI. And you'll notice it has a login and then it has a sign up where you can come sign up here, and then it has watch live and contact us. But anyway, you come in here and like if you're troop, for example, you type troop and then submit, and then it'll play this little. I've got the page muted, but it'll play this little Silicon South animation of state of Alabama is where I live. So it'll animate the map of Alabama, and then the S's, and then it'll show the roots growing in the ground, meaning the roots of the South reaching out to the world. And hold on one second. If you come down here, you're able to communicate like what's good. So if you come in here and you can type, you don't have to sign up to do this. All you got to do is type your name. If you want to sign up, you can, because it's not ready. But if you come in here, I've signed up. I didn't sign up at all. I just typed in the name Troop, and then you'll see my little AI over here, and he'll have a conversation with you. But the cool thing is not only will he have a conversation with you, but I dumped 25 years of music experience into this AI. So there's pretty much nothing you can't ask him about how to do anything from engineering to you name it into this bot. And his name's Triple S, of course, for Silicon South. But you can talk to him about anything you want. There is a speak button. Right now I've got a little crappy speech button on there, but like if you don't want to read every time he responds to something, you can click speak.
Hey there. What's good with you? I'm here and ready to roll. We can chat about the Silicon South show, AI and tech buzz, country rap and music vibes, or just shoot the breeze. Here are a few ways we can vibe right now. The show scoop.
Then you hit stop if you don't want to hear the whole thing and you want to go on to something. You can say like, you can say, tell me who Big L from SSS is. Let's see if he's smart enough to know what SSS is. So let's see what he said.
Big L is the host of the Silicon South show, SSS. In the show's lore, he's Jeff Daniels, better known on air as Big L, and he serves as the Chief Developmental Officer for AWI. He's the frontman for the tech and music blend the show does live and pre-recorded streams, big tech takes, AI talk, country rap vibes, and southern fried humor. Quick snapshot.
Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop it again, but you guys get the idea. You can come here and you can use this AI as much as you want. You can talk about anything that you want to talk about. Now, I will warn you that he is geared to talk about music, AI, the show, Silicon South, things like that. So if you ask him a crazy question like how to put a transmission on a Honda, he'll answer your question and he'll tell you how to do it. But after you ask him questions like 3 or 4 times, he'll get real wordy, very, very wordy. He'll start cursing and saying, hey, this is about Silicon South. Why are you asking me all these questions about your friggin' car? So he will answer your questions. But then after a while, he'll say, hey, you're supposed to be here to talk about music and AI and blah, blah, blah. You get the drift?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Silicone, but we're going to have to wrap this up, Bubba.
Yeah, I'm wrapped. That's why I'm wrapping now.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, siliconsouthshow.com. Go there. You don't have to sign up. If you want to, you'll be in the database for later use. If not, that's fine too. But you don't have to sign up to use the bot. You can use it unlimited for whatever you want. Have fun with it. I've enjoyed it. You guys take care. siliconsouthshow.com.
Hey, we thank you for coming up tonight, Silicone.
Yeah.
And
yes, sir.
Appreciate it 100%.
Yes, sir.
Sure a lot of people it helps us out, by getting a professional up here, giving step-by-step directions. And with that being said, we're running out of time because country rap shit is coming up next.
Yeah.
And so
I'll be here.
I'm going to play this song, and then we are going to exit with it. And anyone who has any questions, reach out to Big L, Silicon South, and I'm sure he'll help you out.
You guys take care, man. Good.
Bars on the window shadow my skin. Twice down the line, yeah, I've been in. Concrete floors under my boots. Learn to walk heavy, learn my truth. Didn't run, didn't fold. Carry weight, paid the toll. 2 times in prison, still ain't missing. Did my bid, no permission. When I say I stand on 10, it's not to be your friend. Home now, yeah, that's where I'll stay. But don't get it twisted, I'll rock that gray. I'll rock that gray. Orange jumpsuit, fitted like a chain. Wore it proud through the fight and the rain. Eyes on the clock, but the time don't move. Fist to the wall till I found my groove. Didn't hide, held my own. Shook the weight down to the bone. 2 times in prison, still ain't missing. Did my bid, no permission. When I say I stand on 10, it's not to be your friend. Home now, yeah, that's where I'll stay. But don't get it twisted, I'll rock that gray. I'll rock that gray. 2 times in prison, still ain't missing. Did my bid, no permission. When I say I stand on 10, it's not to be your friend. Home now, yeah, that's where I'll stay. But don't get it twisted, I'll rock that gray. I'll rock that gray.
Angela, no, Chop's going to be posting here real soon. And just wait for the notification, and you can click on his link on his channel, or come right back to the channel as soon as he posts his link, and he'll be going live soon. So again, much love, y'all. Shout out to all the sponsors: Chop Easy, Colt Montgomery, FAFO, Triple T, Valid, and hey, that nailed it guy. I'm not that plays fair, man.
Hey, and shout out to Big L.
Silicon. Yep. Thanks again, Silicon, for coming up and sharing the knowledge. And y'all make sure to go check him out again, Silicon South. SiliconSouthShow.com. That's a tongue twister.
Yeah. SiliconSouthShow.com.
So yep. All right, y'all. Much love. And that's all I got. Y'all got anything? Closing statements real quick?
Nope. I'm good.
Have fun. Be creative. Don't be scared. Express yourself.
You're tuned into the Backwoods beat. It's Muddy Traits.